I never thought the day would come where another series would speak to me and give me a wild misadventure beyond my wildest dreams. Ever since I finished Sakura's Quest, no other series has spoken to me on a personal level. I'm happy to be wrong. The Great Pretender is becoming my favorite anime of all time. You can watch it on Netflix. And I need the last episodes to drop now, but you know how Netflix is with anime. Usually Japan gets it, then we get it when they want to drop it. Unfortunately. To sum up the plot, watching Makoto struggle with this funny but realistic internal conflict. He's struggling to be his own person, and then he's in with his morals all at the same time. He likes swindling, because he's a confidence man, con artist, whatever you want to call him, scammer, etc. And he dislikes how the rich can just use their money to do whatever they want and bend the rules. That being said, he wants to find this middle ground where he can do honest work, but also take care of these scumbags because he doesn't want to be a better version of said scumbags because he's just scamming rich people who already scam other people. I think he sees it as he's part of the cycle where it's like, okay, rich guy takes from the poor and the working class. If you take from him, how are you better than him? You're just doing the same thing he does. You're just doing it for your own personal reasons. We relate to Makoto because he's aware of this and he's trying to find a way to live an honest life while, getting money and enjoying his job. But think about it. How many people actually enjoy the job they're doing currently? Enjoy their career path? Not everyone can say that, but some people can. So the common thing I noticed that the show's trying to say, the situations people encounter shape the current us. Growth does not just happen in a bubble. We have to constantly choose to evolve or stay the same. Makoto's not afraid of change, but in my eyes, he's afraid of losing everything and being forced to pay for his actions for the rest of his life. Because think about this. If you go to jail because you scammed a bigwig, you're not going to get out lights. And if you try to get a job, you will never work again in your life, not unless you do some under the table jobs. I think what he's afraid of, that's why he's trying to find a way to say, okay, I'm scamming for good cause. I'm not going to go to jail. But it's like Makoto, bro, you've been doing this for a while. You can't back out now. That's like if you've always been robbing people your entire life and then one day you're gonna quit. No matter what, you're always gonna be a robber. Why embrace it? But I feel like maybe towards the end of the show he'll get over this. But we gonna see. But the cool thing is, the entire cast is full of con artists who swindle not just for the thrill of it, but their own personal reasons. And when you see their backstories, you're like, okay, that's why you do this. You could easily be doing other things, but it's the life you chose, it's the path you on, and you're not gonna back out. You're happy with things for the most part, and if you don't like it, you can just use the money to forget about those. And if you don't like it, you can easily just use the money to distract yourself, buy a boyfriend, buy a distraction, gamble, whatever it takes. And you're doing this once again because you know how it feels to suffer and not have money and struggle because money in this world is literally blood. If you don't got money, you can. If you don't have money, what can you really do? Let's be real for a second. That's why I like this show as well. It reminds me that now I want to admit it, money has power. We don't want to always think of it like that, but really imagine for a second. If you're working class and have just enough, and someone says, hey, scam bro real quick, and we'll give you enough money to last, you gonna say no? Even if it's just to play little parts, even if it's confuse one person, you wouldn't do it? Come on, bro. You know you would if you get away with it. We have an amazing female cast. Abby is best girl. After I saw her backstory, that was an experience I would not trade for anything in the world. All I'm going to say is, she may seem crazy and jaded, but she has valid reasons to be that way. And once you see her backstory, it will all come together. Same thing with the other lead, Cynthia. Because baby girl's just, whew. All I'm going to say is, at first I was like, I don't get it. Why is she doing all this? Why is she just so fixated on, being who she is? And then after her backstory, you're like, wow. If I was in her shoes, I would do the same thing. I love everything about this show. And once you start an episode, you don't want it to end. But when it ends, it's sensational. And when you look at the opening, it's like the classiest opening I've ever seen. It's been a long time since the series. During its run, I felt compelled to just wait and complete it. Because normally, it's like an anime, you just read the manga, game over. Yeah, not with this one. I want to see everything animated, and that final episode is going to make me feel everything. Depending on the ends, it really might just be the best anime of this year. In worst case scenario, it's going to be a strong runner-up because, bro, it's either been crazy, a lot of stuff has happened, but something about Great Pretender, it just really hits the spot, especially when you think about all the stuff that happens. Why do people lie? Why do people steal? Yes, you could say we do what it takes to survive, but besides that, why can't everyone be honest in every situation possible? There has to be a reason. After I watched, the 14 episodes, it all started clicking to me. Maybe the reason why people like to scam, steal, do whatever they can and get by, it's probably about control to some extent. Because think about it. Would you rather the person get taken advantage of or the person who takes advantage of others? Now, obviously, at the end of the day, you can do whatever you want to do, just not get caught up. And I think that's what the show was trying to say. We kind of have to pick our paths, pick our poisons, and go from there. There's no clear black and white answer to live an honest life. So maybe what the show is trying to say through Makoto is we all are Makoto, trying to figure out our path and find this amazing middle ground. But life's hard. When you're struggling to pay your bills, when you hate your job, what are you going to really do? Yes, you know you get in the job, but what if you don't find a better job? What if every time you get an opportunity to do a better job, you ace the interview and they still don't pick you? Let's say you get a better job and then they work you to death. What now? That's why I think everyone should check it out, because this show has some interesting things to say. And all the antagonists, they're bad, but for all we know, they're just taking advantage of the system. They saw an opening, they're just running with it. So what you guys think? Are you interested in the show? Do you really care? What's up? So yeah, tell me your thoughts about it in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. I could really say so much more, but it's time to wrap things up. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I could really say so much more, but thank y'all for supporting me. And there's just so much more on my mind, but my crew needs me.